All right, guys, I want to show you a more interesting tag Heuer Aquaracer. This is the tortoise kind of bezel model. It's the automatic, and tag says it's a 43 millimeter, but I gotta say there's only like one place I measure 43 millimeter, and that's at the bezel in between the 40 and the 10. Everywhere else, it's really close to a 44 millimeter watch, but thankfully, Craig ended up buying this, and he has a little bit larger wrist, so this works perfect for him. It's a little bit too large, I feel, for me, not in the sense that I absolutely could wear it, but just my preferences. But I definitely am happy to see this. I believe Craig picked this up from Richard at Saltzman, so I'll put a link to Saltzman's in the description and a link directly to Tag. But let's just get into the watch itself and talk about it. So like I said, measurement, I measure like 43.9, so basically 40. The lug to lug is a 50. You have a beautiful polished side case profile here. It is only 12.8 millimeter thick, not including the date magnifier, which is very well done. Should be 2.5 times magnification. It is perfectly placed and makes the date super legible. You have 21.5 millimeter lug width there. And then this rubber strap tapers down to 18 mil, and you have this awesome clasp system. You'll also notice the absence of sizing holes on this rubber strap, which kind of has like an alligator print to it and some stitching. This thing is infinitely adjustable, so you just pull this down, and then you can slide the strap in and out to adjust your size. I'm not going to mess with it because I think Craig has it dialed in. But very well done clasp system and the strap. I love that it looks more like a leather strap, but it is a rubber strap, so it's going to be super versatile and appropriate for a dive watch, right? You are expecting to get this wet for one reason or another. Nice oversized screw down crown. That's a 7 millimeter crown. The crown system on the newer Tag Heuers are awesome. They're very well done. Let's go ahead and unscrew this guy. Nice little pop to it. Get it all the way out to the first pop. Of course, you can wind it here. You can do, the first position is going to be able to be your date adjust, and then the last position is going to hack the movement and then adjust your time. And then there's zero play in it, like no play, guys. And then of course, threading it back in, push in, thread it down, you're good to go. 120 click bezel on this. Lines up perfect. Action and audible on it is not amazing, but it is very precise, and there's like very little play, just a little bit of wiggle in there because it is a, you know, a spring and gasket fit type bezel. But hopefully you guys are getting a good look at that. It has like that almost engraved pinstriping detail on there. We'll do a loom shot at the end. It has a bicolor loom, so it'll have C1 and BGW9, and then of course that traditional Tag Heuer handset. Let's try to zoom in a little bit here. See if we can keep it in focus still. You can see that resin bezel insert is very tortoise in its tortoise look to it. So I imagine each one is going to be a little bit different, I would suspect. And then of course you have a little bit of orange both in the caliber 5 printing, the tip of the second hand, and then all the way around marking your hour markers on the outside of those indices. Just a beautiful execution of a Tag Heuer watch for sure. There are a ton of different colorways. There's even a blue variant of this one, on top of the fact that they have all the other models. They even have stainless bezels and a bunch of other things. But beautiful finishing on this. Nice screw down case back with the bell helmet on there and some other information. Part number, all that good stuff. But I think as a total package, this is a very good option. The retail price on it is $2,700. But I doubt very many people, I mean, people that are watching this video are probably not going to pay retail for a Tag Aquaracer. So I would expect somewhat of a discount wherever you buy it. I mean, I would like you to go to an authorized dealer. I think that's your safest bet in the sense that you're not going to have to worry about any sort of non-authentic watches. Let me pop this on my 7¼ inch wrist, and there you go. You can see it. I can easily pull this off, but I am just so used to wearing the little bit smaller watches that it just wouldn't be my preference. Now, the Aquaracer in a 41 millimeter is awesome, but I think they're only doing the 41 in a quartz now, which would also be a very good way to go, because you're going to save a bunch of money. Plus, it's going to be a nice grab and go, and you're just going to have to do battery changes. You're not going to have like big service fees on it. I did grab Craig's green Heuer Aquaracer to kind of just show it for size comparison. I think this is another really good option. Both these are like similar price points, and overall construction is about the same as well. Now the Aquaracer definitely wears better on my wrist because of the unique case shape and the integrated bracelet. And it's still close to the same size. I think this is like 43.5 millimeter. This guy's definitely closer to 44. But I figured I would just show you anyway. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next vid.